My name is Muhammad, and we are a group of young leaders and researchers. We are from Brighton and Sussex University and Hummingbird Project.
We are here to share how unaccompanied minors experience and engage with the digital world to support their well-being and sense of belongings in the UK.
Identify the risks to their safety and well-being from digital engagement and how they navigate them.
And finally, we would like to share the difference between use of digital technology between a typical English young person and an asylum seeker. Many of you might be thinking, what does an unaccompanied minor mean?
It means any young person who is under 18 arrived to the UK without a parent or a carer. Unaccompanied minors and separated asylum seekers are a really vulnerable group in our community who experienced displacement, trauma, and uncertainty.
They face significant challenges in accessing education, employment, and social needs. They also have limited opportunities to participate in decision-making which affect their lives.
At the beginning of our research, we have asked care providers what do they think the unaccompanied minors use internet and social media for.
According to the care providers, young people use social media and digital technology for various reasons, such as maintaining contact with their home country, staying in touch with family abroad, playing games, and understanding new countries' culture of asylum.
You might think it all sounds positive, but settling in the UK and building your life from scratch is not an easy thing. About 37% of all caregivers are not really concerned about the daily usage of social media for the young people, and instead they think that it's just another typical English person that uses social media. Nope, that's not the case. We have collected evidence from other organizations which states that it can affect their well-being and safeguardings, such as anxiety and depression, disturbing in sleep, leading in cyberbullying, sexual abuse and exploitation, violence, isolation, and unrealistic views of other people's life and peer pressure. We have interviewed about 40 unaccompanied minors and refugee asylum seekers on their daily activities with their social media and how they go about it in their daily life. We have found some surprising evidence. One of the young persons said that they can't live without their phone, and we had someone saying that I don't have life if I don't have my phone with me, which I think is very concerning.
Most young people mention that social media is the first thing they check in the morning to make sure that their family, who they have been separated from, are well. After that, using language apps, which help them learn the language and communicate better with others. They also use it for recreational purposes, like listening to music, watching football and movies, and chatting to friends. Evidently, social media plays a vital role in young people's lives, because they spend between 4 to 12 hours on it every day.
Why do they use social media a lot in the UK?
The answer is clear. They want to contact with their family and friends who might still living outside the UK.
Most of the activities that it does involve language, and they go out, they can't really talk to people, they feel isolated, they feel being pushed out of the group. Then the first thing that comes to their mind is just go home and chill by yourself. 68% of young people in our survey mentioned that social media affected their mental health well-being. For example, listening to the news and hearing about their homeland and thinking about their loved ones.
Excessive using social media also have negative impact, such as eye strain, headache, and negative impact on studies.
You can spend an hours scrolling without notice, and then you suddenly find yourself just 2 or 3 in the morning and you have to go to college or work the next day, so it can affect them concentrate.
It's affecting with eyes, also affecting with sleep.
Recommendation for care providers.
We can help support the young people to take care of their mental health, to guide them on ways to cope, to not compare themselves with other people on social media, for example.
Providing instruction on how to use the internet safely, increasing awareness of potential risks like exploitation, radicalization, and giving instruction on how to recognize and report these risks. Be aware of the potential danger of excessive use of social media and digital technology and seek help if necessary.
Make use of digital technology and social media by staying in contact with your friends and family and learn new skills such as learning language. Be mindful of the impact of using social media on mental health and take a break when necessary.
Stay tuned, it's just the beginning of a new story.